So Coach, big performance for you guys. It seemed like it was working on both ends. Kind of what was the approach going into today, and what gave you success in the opener?
Yeah, I mean, it was, kind of a back and forth as far as the defensive and offensive side of the ball. I think when you're throwing the ball really well on the mound, it makes it easier to swing the bat. And then also when the guys swing the bat like they did, we hit first being on the road here, it makes it a little bit easier on the pitcher. But, overall, the guys had a good vibe to them when they showed up at the park today. I think it carried over from their attitude and also their performance on Tuesday, and things went our way, and then it kind of snowballed. But, regardless of what the scoreboard reads, you either get, credit for one win or one loss in each game, and we'll take a win at any time.
And Chase really seemed like he's been in form since coming back. Kind of talk about the performance he had out there and how you think that carries on going into postseason.
Well, I think he was getting better in the process of really improving. Joyce is kind of an anomaly and some other guys, but I think he's kind of one of our most improved players within the season. He just kind of had an interruption there with missing 2 weeks of no activity. Well, that gives him a fresh arm and kind of the mental lessons learned, if you will. So I think it's a good combination for him. And it's one of the reasons, among others, he's talented, why he's throwing the ball well the last 2 weeks. And he's a guy, going into the postseason, whatever role we choose to give him. I mean, he's going to start a game for us at some point in Hoover, and then we'll see what's after that. But, we'll give him the ball, and hopefully he gives us a chance to win the game and gets to the middle of the game, and he's shown signs of being able to do that.
And last question, you had 3 guys with 4 hits. Jarrell obviously leading the way, 5 for 7 night. Kind of talk about some of those individual performances. I mean, 8 guys in the starting lineup had a base hit, so kind of talk about the approach at the dish.
Yeah, I mean, I think Luke Lipsius was a guy who, kind of led the charge, so to speak, and looked outstanding. And there were other guys, too. As you mentioned, Jarrell, as the game went on, he just kept getting stronger. Logan Steenstra off the bench had a phenomenal swing. So you could pick apart a bunch of different little instances. But, yeah, we're fortunate enough to have guys like Trey that got on base 5 times in a row. And, as you get into games, you've got to get something out of each spot in the lineup. And obviously we got more than that tonight, but the guys showed up with kind of, again, that vibe like, hey, there's not going to be any black holes or dark spots, where we don't get anything out of one of the guys that's on the field for us. And, like you said, some guys, it kind of snowballed in the right direction, and therefore it snowballed in the entire game.